So a 2-1 win today against Basford. How do you feel the team performed?
Yeah, I was over the moon with them, to be fair. Work rate, attitude, application, everything we asked of them before they went out to play today. I can't fault them to a man. That was great. Fantastic effort, fantastic bravery on the ball. I asked them to get the ball down and play. They did. So yeah, overall, I'm over the moon with them, to be fair.
Goals have been fairly easy to come by. 5 against Heversall, 2 against Carlton last week, and obviously 2 today. Does that give you confidence moving forwards? Obviously, after losing Niall at the start of the season, who was obviously playing today, that you've got players that can replicate his record.
Yeah, most definitely. I think going forward we look a very decent side. There's always stuff that we can improve on, but again, goals-wise, we've done fantastic so far this pre-season. We're a very attacking, dynamic, direct side. I want them to go and play forward. I want them to be forward-thinking. So yeah, goals. It's been pleasing to see different names on the score sheet as well. Cameron Shawry's done very well in recent games and scored a lot of goals, and obviously Jamie's chipped in with one today from the spot. So yeah, we've got goals all over the pitch by the looks of it, which is really pleasing for me.
Now, you've been in the job for a while now, and this is obviously your first home game, which is quite surprising. But how did it feel, playing at Grange Park for the first time?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously it still was behind closed doors. So, but in terms of being here and the facilities that we've got, it's fantastic. Finally, for us to get on this pitch, the ground staff, Jim, and everybody that's worked behind the scenes, Dutch, done a fantastic job with the pitch. It is a carpet now, so it's no excuse for us not to play on that. So we try and play football the right way, but also, like I said to him in the change room before the game, we've managed to mix it a little bit, which was good for me to see in the last 2 games against strong opposition. They've stood up to the challenge, but yeah, it's great to be here and finally get on the grass and feel at home. So yeah.
And now finally, you've got Hucknall Town and Heanor Town left to pre-season. Is it just the case of trying to get that winning momentum going into the start of the season and the FA Cup match on the 1st of September?
Yeah, obviously the FA Cup is just over probably 10 days away now, isn't it? So for me, I think it'll be getting some minutes into the lads that haven't played probably as much as they'd like to, giving everybody a fair go before we pick that 16 on the 1st. So yeah, them 2 games are important for us, but I've also got to manage. They've played a lot of minutes, some of them, so we've got to manage that as well. But yeah, definitely winning is a habit. You get used to doing it. It hurts when it doesn't happen. And I think the more you can win games of football and play every time you put your boots on, I say to them all the time, every time you put a shirt, every time you put boots on, training, games, you've got to turn up with 100% of that attitude and great attitude, application, hard work, whatever it's got to be, you've got to do it. So yeah, definitely, we want to win every game that we go out and play.
Cheers, Deeks.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers for joining us, Cam. Obviously, 2-1 victory today against Basford. How do you feel the team performed?
I think the result speaks for itself, really. We've worked hard off season. I think it's coming to the floor now. Good battle. They were good football inside Basford, but we'd continued to battle through, and in the second half we took over, I'd say. So yeah, promising for the season.
Like you say, there was a lot of battling today. You had a battle yourself up front. Was it just a case today of sort of proving yourself to Deeks that you are his go-to striker coming into the season? Yeah.
Well, there's a team, there's a good squad. There's people that can play all sorts of positions. There's a couple of strikers, but with Alex being banned at the start of the season, I think this is a couple of games he's going to need to rely on myself. So yeah, just proving to him that I can do a job and hopefully keep it short.
A couple of weeks ago actually, Deeks told us that you were sort of working on an injury that you'd slightly picked up. How is that going?
Fine. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It was just a bit of a niggly groin, a bit of an overstretch, so I just rested up. Back to full fitness now, ready to go.
So you've got Hucknall Town and Heanor Town, next 2 pre-season friendlies before the start of the season. Do you feel confident going into those games, knowing that you can get victories?
Yeah, I was confident going into today. To be fair, we proved ourselves against Carlton. We had a bit of a shaky start, giving them goals really. Coming to this game, giving them a goal again. But we'll come back and show we can do it. So yeah, I'm pretty confident for the next couple of games.
And I just finally, there was a lot of changes obviously at the start of the season with people coming in and people going. But yeah, obviously just over halfway through pre-season now, do you feel like the team's starting to gel, starting to flow, everyone's starting to feel more comfortable with each other now?
Yeah. It's a great group of lads. We've come together well. At the start it was a bit strange, different groups, the old Long Eaton, some old Ilkeston lads from everywhere. But yeah, we've come together well, so it's a good team dynamic now.
Cheers, Cam.